this recording is going to focus on adding formula. If you ever forget how what formula means or how to insert formula, on page 13, or rather page 6 in your workbook, in the Excel spreadsheet workbook, you've got information here about formula, addition, multiplication, subtraction, division and average. But then also you've got functions to do with if function, median, etc, etc. But this particular one, we're going to look at how to insert some of these functions. Now, using task 3 as an example in this video, we're going to look at 3.5. It says add a further column to the right of the worksheet and give it the heading average. So you need to focus on the keywords here. So on this electronic copy, if you've got a highlighter, I suggest use it. So it's talking about the key terms here is adding column, also to the right of the worksheet, also heading, average, and also has to be right aligned. Well, column H, remember, columns are the ones at the top, the alphabet, and the rows are the numbers 1 to infinity. They go on forever in Excel. So instead of adding one, it's already a column at 3, so you need to enter the information average in bold in that cell H3. Okay, there you go, average. Now, it's in a new column, furthest to the right, and it's right aligned. Adding columns and alignment are covered in separate recordings. Please do watch them if you haven't already. Going back to your work, 3.6 continues this. Use the average function, so they want an average function to calculate average staff for each department over the last 6 months. And make sure that you show figures in 2 decimal places. Again, decimals are covered in a previous recording. Okay, so now that you've got your keywords, most important thing is now maximize the screen, and now they want you to work out the average for each department. Okay, so which means row 5, row 6, 7, etc. So the first one here, what you have to do to enter the formula is you need to enter equal sign, because all formula start with an equal sign. Then type in average. So can you see this section here, average? Double click on that. So now what it's telling you to do is to place your cursor there. Now hold down your mouse and drag it. Can you see how B5 to G5 have have been highlighted? Close brackets and press enter. That gives you the average for the Department of Civil Litigation. They say here in the workbook, it clearly says 2 decimal places. So you need to make sure that you go to home, and can you see the decimal places here? So you either increase or decrease, but they want you to decrease to 2 decimal places. To save yourself time from doing it individual departments, make sure that your H3, where you entered the initial formula, okay, make sure that you've got the green box around the text, and you see this little box there, make sure you've got a little cross there. This is what they call a fill box. Then hold your mouse down and drag it all the way down to fill the page. So there you go. So now that means that you have copied the average function to all the other departments as well, and therefore, as you can see there at the top, it actually shows what the formula is.